What's going on, family? Give you a little nasty beat for you to begin yet another episode of the Playbook Podcast. It's your chill brother from another. And listen, I'm just trying to handle my biz so I can take care of my future kids. You already know what it is, man. All right? It's your man, Content, once again for you for yet another edition of the Playbook Podcast, y'all. And listen, you know how we get it nice and funky once again on the show, yo. So listen, I need y'all family. Like, comment, share on Anchor, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, the Playbook Podcast, Kyle Turner. And listen, we got some other things going on in the future. I can't disclose them yet, but listen, we're about to be on another platform as well. I told y'all, we just trying to expand our horizons. We're bringing the barbershop to your podcast, all right? Listen, we got another episode for you, all right? So you know how we get down. We got to open the tip. We're going to go around the NBA, around the association. We got Game 5 of the NBA Finals. And, man, woo! That game probably one for the ages, man. I'm going to tell you. You know, back and forth. I mean, that was a straight slugfest. From the second quarter on, that was a straight Tyson Holyfield type of fight. You know, how they kept going at it, the whole nine. We're going to talk about Game 5, give you the recap of that whole game. Game 6 predictions as well. And listen, we got the Olympics coming up shortly. No K-Love. Bradley Beal gone from the Olympics due to health and safety protocols as well. So, you know, Team USA got some replacements. I ain't really feeling them. Trae Young, John Morant, y'all got a little snubbed, in my opinion. I see what y'all put on Twitter. I'm with y'all fellas, all right? So listen, is Team USA still the favorites going into the Olympics? We're going to talk about that as well. We're going to move the chains around the NFL. Sherman. I had to do my little Nutty Professor thing real quick. Richard Sherman finding his way in some hot water over the last week or so. I think a little bit of money problems kind of caused him to kind of go off the deep end, if you know what I'm saying. I'm going to talk about that. Tom Brady played a whole season on a torn MCL. What? Yeah, let me say that again. Tom Brady played a full season on a torn MCL. We're going to talk about that as well and see if Tampa Bay is going to have to face some ramifications for not disclosing that injury with Tom Terrific. All right. Also, we got training camp getting ready to get going around the NFL as well. Man, we're back close to football season. For all you football junkies, it's right around the corner. Training camp this week. We're going to talk about that as well. We got Stop Playin as usual. We got the top 5 best plays or worst plays of the week. We're going to kind of get into that as well. You're going to see what happens. It's Stop Playin. All right? And also, you know what we'll get through it. You know how we got to get done at the end of the show. We got the championship speech. We're going to get your mind right. We're going to regulate your thoughts and get you motivated for the week to come. All right? We got the trivia question of the day, as always. So listen, without further ado, y'all know what time it is. Get your seatbelts ready. It's time for the Playbook Podcast. Let's go! Listen, I like the way this show is already flowing already. Listen, y'all, we get hyped, we get crunk, whatever you want to call it, whatever your skis is, we're going to get you right. We're going to get you heavy on yet another show of the Playbook Podcast, man. Listen, it's your chill brother from another, once again, Mr. All About My Biz. I'm just handling biz once again for another episode of the Playbook Podcast, y'all. Listen, I need you guys to go to Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, YouTube, iHeartRadio, the whole shebang, man. We're just trying to expand our horizons where we're bringing the barbershop to your podcast, all right, man? So listen, y'all, we going through the whole 9, and listen, y'all know how we get down, man. I know it's been a long week for some of us. This is a time where we can unwind and get ourselves together and, you know, just kind of bust it up about the week that was in the world of sports. We got around the NBA, around the NFL. Also, we got Stop Playin And you know how we do at the end of the show. We got the championship speech. So if you're new to the show, that's how we get down. That's the whole formula. You know, we got the whole chemistry formula for you. So listen, if you're new, welcome. He's going to give you the whole welcome mat, get you all nice and cozy and all that. So listen, without further ado, this is how I like to do on the show, all right? Enough of the fluff. Let's get into the stuff, all right? Let's get right into the opening tip. So listen, y'all, we got the NBA Finals, Game 5, series tied up, knotted up at 2 games apiece. Whoever wins Game 5, the pivotal Game 5, usually wins the series 82.8% of the time. Game 5, it could have went either way down the stretch. First quarter, Phoenix came out guns blazing. They were up 16. Okay, Devin Booker on fire, the whole nine, the whole Suns arena rocking. Quarter number 2, Milwaukee comes out. They like, listen, we done with the warm-up suits on. We're going to come out and we're going to hoop for real. And man, yo, they came out hooping in the second quarter. 41 points on the board, going up 3 at the half. Yo, let me tell you something. Drew Holiday. It was a holiday down in Phoenix over the course of this weekend on Saturday, man. Listen, my man went out there and said, listen, y'all might have slept on me. Y'all don't remember who I was in New Orleans with AD, but let me go ahead and reintroduce myself. My name is Drew Holla Pay, because I deserve every dollar that Milwaukee paid me this last all season, man. Yo, my man was going out putting in work on the block. On the outside, my man was drilling shots that he had no business making. I mean, that's what confidence does to you. Confidence is something, yo. Let me tell you something. My man dropped 27 on the board for the Milwaukee Bucks, man. And, yo, he was giving everybody work. I mean, everybody was getting the work from Drew Holiday in game number 5, yo. My man put up a double-double with 27 points, 13 dimes, 4 rebounds for Milwaukee. The whole big three, if you want to still call them a big three from Milwaukee, did their thing. Chris Middleton, or as my pop would say, Chris Middlefinger, was in full effect in game number 5. My man dropped 29, had 7 boards, 5 dimes, and Giannis with the icing on top of the cake in the fourth quarter with the lob off the steal from Mr. Hollapay, and he get what he needed to do to pay Giannis for running the floor with the lob to put the finishing touches on the Phoenix Suns. And now the Milwaukee Bucks now are 1 game away from winning the NBA championship for the second time in their franchise history. Yo, this game with both teams showed their moxie. Both teams were relentless throughout this whole game. Seriously, it was just a few miscues from Phoenix that got him at the end. Devin Booker, he had some costly turnovers. He did a lot of semi-Kobe type stuff. I mean, my man dropped 40 points. Devin Booker did what Devin Booker does, and that scored a rock. 40 points, 4 dimes, 3 rebounds. Chris Paul, double-double, 21-11. DeAndre Ayton, 20 and 10. He ate on the glass and in the paint as well. Just a little, too little from the bench for Phoenix. Cam Johnson only had 6 points. Young brother, light-skinned brother with the Afro Thunder power. Afro Thunder power wasn't in full effect in Game 5, man. I mean, Phoenix could have definitely used some more scoring punch off the bench from him and Cam Payne. They both had 6 points, respectively. Only 12 points together. Both of them have been the highlights off the bench for Phoenix throughout this playoff run. And man, it really showed how much and how grueling this series has been for both teams. Both teams playing their starters out there. Bobby Portis doing the thing for Milwaukee, giving them the energy off the bench. And really, his contributions pretty much swayed the balance of the game in the second quarter. With how he came in, he brought some energy. He got on the glass for Milwaukee. And that's why Milwaukee is now 1 game away from winning the NBA championship. Phoenix losing 3 games in a row. That's that's not like them throughout this whole playoff stretch. I know Monty Williams is like, listen, y'all, we just need one. And one of my sources, the mad prognosticator, he said, hey, this could really be all the road teams winning the rest of the way through. Part number one is out the way, with Milwaukee winning on the road in Game 5. Can Phoenix win in Game 6? And listen, if you guys been following the Playbook podcast throughout, I had Phoenix winning in 6. It's looking not like it ain't gonna happen in 6 now. And that's okay, because if you're a basketball junkie like myself, I like Game 7. So listen, I'm still going with Phoenix in Game 6. I like Phoenix in Game 6 to win on the road. They make adjustments where they need to. And I think Monty Williams makes sure the troops are ready for a dogfight in Milwaukee. Pfizer Forum is going to be rocking. The Deer Valley is going to be ready to pop some champagne. But I think Cam Payne and Cam Johnson redeemed themselves enough to get Phoenix back home for Game 7. That's just me. What's your take? Let your brother know. All right. Leave your comments in the show notes. And listen, I'll be sure to get back to them at my earliest convenience. Who you got in Game 6? You got Milwaukee winning the chip? Or you got Phoenix bringing a Game 7 back to their home court? We're going to see what goes down over next week to see who's going to win the NBA championship this season. All right. Listen, we got some other news around the NBA as well. Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, and Devin Booker are also a part of Team USA, with the Olympics getting going actually next week. But listen, Team USA took a hit last week as well. Bradley Beal no longer a part of Team USA. He's going to be in health and safety protocols. Kevin Love decided I'm going to go ahead and head out now. With different injuries that he said now have been costly. He can't perform to the level where he needs to be effective for Team USA. Listen, man, if you already knew you had injuries going into it, why are you going to play yourself? That's just me. Their replacements, Keldon Johnson and JaVale McGee. I'm not taking anything away from Keldon Johnson. He's a young player for the San Antonio Spurs. Greg Popovich happens to be the coach of Team USA. JaVale McGee being the backup for Kevin Love. JaVale McGee. I don't know about that. I'm just saying. But I got a problem with some things. Because you got Trae Young and you got John Morant out here. And neither one of them got a call to be like, hey, Bradley Beal's out, even a Julius Randle, the most improved player. He probably could have got a call from Team USA. JaVale McGee? You serious? I'm just saying. Bring some guys that are going to actually make a difference. And listen, I'm not taking anything away from JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee, you bring JaVale McGee in to be a shot blocker, to be someone that can anchor the defense on that end of the floor. I understand that. I get you. I'm not mad at you. But listen, you got Trae Young out here. You still got John Morant. I don't see how you don't give them a call. I'm just saying. Their whole tweet on Twitter with them kind of going back and forth with the whole Isaiah Thomas tweet from Trae Young and then John Morant actually being in agreement with it. Yo, I'm just saying. Young brothers, y'all got right to be a little petty. I ain't taking that away from you. But at the end of the day, I'm just like, Team USA, I got a big question mark in regards to your whole selecting replacements process. When you got some solid, and I mean solid, young brothers out here that can give work to the world and that are hungry to represent the United States of America. That's just my take. That's just my soapbox. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. But Team USA, are they still the favorites? The exhibition, that doesn't matter to some. But listen, when you lose to Nigeria and you lose to Australia and back